Hi children, welcome back to your channel. Hey Kalpna ma'am. So today's grammar topic is going to be the sentences, right? I know it is a grammar topic which is very important, right? Afterwards, we move on to the sentences, right? Isn't it? So this particular video, the presentation I have actually made for international school CBSE syllabus. Being in international school, I handle CBSE as well as ICSE also. The previous video that you saw, it was ICSE grade 8, but here in this particular topic, it is CBSE international school. So obviously the topic will convey its own importance here. Okay, so it will be useful for everyone. Okay, let's go ahead with the topic. The sentences. Okay, now sentence. It always begins with a capital letter. These are the identification. Through these two bulletin points, you are going to identify whether a particular given thing is a given group of words form a sentence or not. By using these two bulletin points, remember children, mark it. So first thing, it must begin with a capital letter. Second thing, it will end with any one of the punctuation marks. Any one of the punctuation marks here. So it can be either question mark, or it can be a full stop, or it can also be an exclamation mark. Okay, got it? So two things you need to remember. Right? Now coming to the next one. What is sentence? Usually we say sentence means group of words, set of words that makes complete sense is called sentence. But you do miss out with a very important thing. Group of words or set of words arranged in a proper order. It's very important here. Arranged in a proper order that gives a complete meaning or makes complete sense is called a sentence. Set of words arranged in a proper order. Arranged in a proper order. Arranged in the proper order that makes complete sense is called a sentence. Okay, now I'll actually give you the importance of adding these words in a proper order. Why is that important? I'll give you an example. See, in proper order means, see, here how many words are there? Two. Birds fly. And here how many words are there? Say number one. How many words are there? Two words. At night. If birds fly is a sentence, then why not at night is not a sentence? Why? Because, what did I say? First slide, what did I cover? 2 points. Sentence must begin with a capital letter. Let's match. First sentence, birds, it begins with a capital letter. Yes, there you are. And second, the same 2-letter word, does this begin with a capital letter? Capital letter, dear? No. Right, isn't it? Now, second point what we covered in the previous slide was, it might either end with any one of the punctuation. Either question mark or exclamation mark or a full stop. You do full stop here. You do see a full stop here. Do you find any of the punctuation marks? I don't find. Let me try using my spectacles. Oh my God. Even with my specs, I don't see any of the punctuation marks. So do you, right? Isn't it? Huh? Now coming here, we met in the park. If I say we met in the park, it begins with a capital letter and it makes complete sense. We met in the park. Where did we meet? In the park. Who met? We met. We met. We means you consider yourself also along with somebody else, right? Okay, in the park. What in the park? No head, no tail here. Only body is there. No head. In the park, what? What? It doesn't talk about the meeting at all. Whom? Nothing. See? Did you see anything? Did you meet anyone? No, nothing is. So, no body, no head. No tail, no head. In the same way, it doesn't begin with the caps and it doesn't end up with any of the punctuation marks. Got it? So these are the examples here. Okay, I hope you got it. Now let's see kinds of sentences. How many kinds of sentences? Usually we use the terms assertive and declarative sentence. But all of a sudden when you have been asked, okay, describe the statement, then I don't want you to go blank. Assertive, declarative and statement all are one and the same. They all are same. Statement, A for assertive and D for declarative. Okay, so all the three are one kind of sentence. Got it? So here, don't go behind the definitions. In grammar, you're not supposed to muck up the definitions. You're just supposed to understand. You understood grammar? Then you can excel it. And in grammar, no one can take your marks. All your marks are in your pocket. It's up to you. If you want to take full marks, excel it. And you take it. Right? Okay. Now see, assertive, declarative or statement sentence. What do? Only one thing you should remember. They always give information. Always give information. Or they talk about the fact. Or they talk about something, some of the happenings. Okay? 3 things you should remember. What? First thing is, they always give you information. Mom, I'm going to the temple. I know you want to go to the temple. Let me just come as per your likes and your desire. Mom, I'm going to the swimming pool. I'm going to the swimming pool. That's, you're giving an information to your mom. Okay. Now, the sun rises in the east. For you or me, the direction won't change at all. It would remain the same. That's a fact. That's a well-known fact. Everyone knows. Sun rises in the east. So, fact. First is information. Second sentence is fact. Third is happening. India got freedom on August 1947. Right? You can't change the date. That date is very clear and specific. So that's a happening. We usually celebrate the Independence Day on that particular day itself. Right? Isn't it? So that's a happening. So only 3 things you have to remember. What? Information, assertive, assertive, statement and declarative sentence. We'll talk about only 3 things. First thing is statement. Second thing is, the first name is statement, the second name is assertive and third name is declarative. But all are one and the same. But how do you identify? They will convey 3 things. First is information. Number 1, information. Number 2, what do they convey? The facts. The facts. Okay, the truth. Third point is they convey the happenings, the celebrations. Okay, that is universally celebrated. Okay, now here the last point that you need to remember is they always begin with capital letter as the sentence do, and they end with only full stop. They end with only full stop. Okay, next is, so these sentence, three information they give. 3 things they do. What do? They give you information, they tell you about the facts, and they tell you about the happenings. Got it? Now, look here. I'm going to the library. What you're doing? You're giving an information, right? Now, I'm fine. I'm fine today. Again, it's an information. You're informing. Yeah, that you're fine. Now, the sun rises in the east. That's the truth. For you or me, it won't change, right? Now, India got freedom on 1947. That's the Independence Day that we actually celebrate every year, right? Which doesn't change at all. That's a happening. Okay, next. I hope by now you're clear. Now, second kind is, now let's, in assertive itself, In the assertive, declarative and statement, the same sentence, what happens? There are again two variations. One is affirmative and second is negative. See, when I say negative and positive, you understand very well. But you should also know the second name of positive. Positive means affirmative. Positive means affirmative. Don't get confused. Affirmative and assertive. No. Assertive is the kind of name of the kind of a sentence. Got it? But affirmative is positive. If you have been asked affirmative, then don't go blank. Got it? So affirmative or positive, and second kind is negative. Okay? So when I say I am going to the library, I am giving the information. Here, I am not going to the library. Mom, don't come and look for me. I mean, you tell your friend that don't go and look for me in the library. I am not there in the library. Got it? You are giving an information to your friend, to your best buddy. No, I am fine today. You are informing that you are fine. But the same way, if you are not well, what are you going to say? You are going to say, I am unwell today. That's a negative, right? Isn't it? Now, the sun rises in the east. That's a fact. Now, the sun does not rise in the west. Right? That's again a negative. Now, India got freedom on 1947. Now, this is happening. Okay. Now, tsunami did not affect the Church Act. Velangani did not affect. Did you see the negative there? Got it? So, when you talk about the first kind, there are again two divisions in that. They get categorized into two categories. First is positive, negative. Remember, positive means affirmative. Negative means negative. Okay, so we saw the examples right now. Now the second is interrogative. Interrogative, the name itself, in between. When you see an interrogative, what you do? You ask questions. Interrogate means to ask question. To ask question. Interrogate means ask questions. That's it you have to remember. When you ask question, all the interrogative sentences become, they are called as questions. They are called as questions. You are inquiring something, you are asking something. So obviously the sentence will end up with a question mark. Right here. No, they always, though they begin with a capital letter as the sentence, but when it comes to ending, they always end up with a question mark. Got it here? Now let's see a few examples. Now, again in this, there are two categorization. How we saw in the first kind. Yes, what you call the two, negative and positive, that is negative and affirmative. The same way, when it comes to interrogative, again two variations, you see two categories. The first thing, question, both are in question form only, but one will be answering as just yes or no. Are you coming to me? Sorry, are you coming to the library with me? Either you say yes or you say no. But the person understands. You have already conveyed it. Okay. If you want to join, you'll say yeah. If not, you say no. Right? Isn't it? Now, the second category is WH category. Wherein you can't say yes or no. If I ask you what's your name, will you say yes? Will you say no? No. You will in fact come out with your name. Right? With your proper name. So the same way if I ask you why, you have to give the reasons. You can't stand like this. You just can't stand like this, dear. You can't be a statue. You need to open your mouth and speak out. You need to give a specific reason, right? Isn't it? Why were you absent yesterday? Why? For the why you need to give the reason. Okay. So the same way, these are the WH. How, why, how means you have to describe. Okay, what, why, where. You can't say yes or no. Okay. So these are the two categories. Now next comes imperative sentences. Imperative sentences. Just by reading the sentence, you have to see what does the sentence convey. What does the sentence fetch? it should either convey a command, order, request, advice, or a proposal. Let's see the examples one by one. Again, same here. How we saw in assertive sentences, they can be positive as well as negative. The same way, imperative sentences can also be positive or negative. Okay? But they always end up with a full stop and begin with caps, the capital letter. Okay, next. Let's see various examples. I said command. What is command, ma'am? How do we understand? Let me just fetch you an example here. Command is in what color? Blue color. So, blue color example. Everyone take attention position. Each one of you take attention position. That's a command. Get out of the classroom. That's my order. Get out of the classroom. That's my order. Please give me your pen. You're placing a request. Give me your pen. Will anyone give you? If you threat somebody and ask a favor, will they do? No one. Everyone likes to be pleased here. So there's a way of talking. There's a way of using magical words in English, which actually turn out to a big magic happening. Got it? Huh? So always use the magical words, dear. They actually create a big impact. See, get out of the classroom. That's an order. Okay, now third, please give me your pen. That's a request. You're placing a request. Respect your elders. Just follow what he says. You're advising. You're advising. You're advising. Always walk on the zebra crossing. Never cross when the red signal is on. That's an advice. That's what your parents advise you. Got it? Let's practice for the finale. You're asking somebody else also to join with what you're doing. That's a proposal. Let's do this. Let's do that. That's called a proposal. The fourth kind is exclamatory sentence. What are they? They're nothing but they convey the strong feelings. When you're very happy, you're in joyful mood. When you're shocked, you're scared. Right? Isn't it? When something really good happens, you're happy. That actually fetches you happiness. And you didn't expect that. That's a surprise. That's a surprise. See here. The sentence that carries strong feelings of joy, sorrow. You're not happy to hear about something. That's called sorrow. Surprise, shocks. You couldn't believe what has happened. That's called shocks. Attention, wonder, contempt, anger, regret, punishment, praise, approval, or greeting is called exclamatory sentence. It's called exclamatory sentence. It's called an exclamatory sentence. Let's see a few examples. Not to worry, don't ask, ma'am, what is contempt? Ma'am, what is shocks? Okay, or I'll be giving you the examples of each year. Okay, coming to how they begin, they always begin with the caps. Caps means capital letter, and they always end up with the they end with either full stop or question mark or exclamatory mark. Okay, dear. Now next comes various exclamatory sentences. Remember I said I actually listed out few things about the strong feelings of joy, sorrow, that, blah blah blah. So these are the blahs. Let's see the blahs. Okay. Look, never cross the road while the red signal is on. That means what? That's an attention. Attention. If your mom says that that is what? That's an advice, right? When there's an announcement, do not cross pedestrians, do not cross the road, wait for the red signal to be off, then that That's an attention. Okay. Hooray! We won the match. You're happy. If your team wins, won't you be happy? When you're happy, won't you express that? You would. Certainly you would, right? Isn't it? So that's called the joy. Okay. Now, oh, you are here. Oh, you are here. See, some people you love to see them back, and then when you actually see them, you say it in different ways. Okay, they carry different feelings. When you actually want, I mean, never expected it. Some sweet buddy of yours, when you see him or her back, you'll say, "Oh, you're here! Oh, you're back! Wow! Don't tell me! Oh my God, what a surprise!" Okay, so that's a surprise. And when you actually don't like somebody and the person is back, "Oh, you're back again! What are you doing again here?" That's what is like the anger feeling. Okay, so those are the strong feelings. Okay, next comes, wow, what a beautiful painting. What a beautiful painting is a question mark. It's it's an interrogative sentence. But you're amazed, you're surprised about the wonder. I mean, like you couldn't believe, you have not seen that. So that gives you a pleasant surprise. So that's why, see, that's a wonder. That's a wonder. You didn't expect that. So since it's positive, so you call it as a wonder. Bravo! You have done well. That means you're praising somebody. Okay. Hello, what's up? Hello, what's up? Hi, dude. Hey, what's up? So all these things are greeting. You greet your friend in a different way. Right? Hi, dude. Hey, dude. However you want, you can greet. Okay, I'll meet you tomorrow. You're giving an approval. You're agreeing to your friend or your partner. That's called approval, giving approval. Okay, alas, I lost my purse. Oh no, I lost my purse. I forgot it. I forgot it in the library. I forgot it in the restaurant while paying the bill at the desk itself. So that's I mean, you feel you have lost something. So you express the feel of the sorrowness. Will that make you feel happy? Wow, good that I lost it. Good that I forgot it at the restaurant desk. No, that's actually going to make you annoyed. Okay, you will get annoyed by that. So that's a sorrow feeling. Next is, see, a pilot scared of a height. See, pilot means obviously they have to fly in heights. Can you say that a fire extinguisher is scared of fire? Can you believe that? A doctor is scared of scissors. Can you believe that? A surgeon is scared of scissors. Can you believe that? No. That's what is the contempt. I mean, how is it possible? That's what is contempt. Okay, now next is regret. When you do something and you feel that, yeah, usually you regret when you're alone. I know that. Okay, so I mean, the human qualities we don't accept or agree in front of others, right? But when you're alone, you talk to your conscience, then you feel that, yeah, I could have done that. He helped me. When I asked him something, he actually helped me. But at the same time, when he asked, I didn't give him that. I could have lent him. You feel later. So that's what is called a regret. Okay. Now next comes, shut up. Shut up, you idiot. You shut up, you fool. Right? So that's when you say it in anger. So these are the expressions. I hope by now you would have understood. So all the strong feelings that are conveyed are nothing but they are the exclamatory sentences. Got it, yeah? Now there's an activity. There's an activity. Okay. Now you know all the four. Now let me just give you a quick recap here. First kind of sentence was with three names: statement, assertive, declarative. That is one particular first kind, right? So in that only words I asked you to remember. What will they convey? They'll convey you the information. They'll talk about the facts. And thirdly, they'll talk about the happenings. The celebration, the regular celebrations, day-to-day celebrations. And the second kind of sentence was? The second, interrogative. Interrogative means you ask questions. Got it? The third kind of sentence was imperative, which actually talks about which actually talks about what? It actually talks about what? Command, request. Remember? Command, request, order, right? Okay. Now, the fourth, the category, that is exclamatory, talks about the strong feelings, right? So now, here you see a picture. He is a student and this particular gentleman is a lecturer looking at the time and he's showing the student the time. What do you think he would be saying? Will he say, wow, what a beautiful clock? Will he say that? Can you see his anger mood? He'll say, what's the time? Are you supposed to come in this time to school? Are you supposed to report at this time? Or he'll say, why are you so late? Again, questioning means, what is that? It's an interrogative. It's asking questions. Second, mom and son are going to the temple. Can you see the temple here? I mean the church. Right? It's a ritual place, right? They are going to the temple. What is it doing? It's conveying information. Anything that conveys information is assertive, declarative or statement sentence. Okay? Here, tiger. How's the tiger? It's ready to attack its prey, right? Isn't it? So, it's what a ferocious tiger. So, it's an exclamatory sentence. Now here, could you please give me some money? So, the beggar is requesting. So, request, command and all comes as what? Imperative sentence. Got it? So, this is how you are supposed to guess here. Okay? And then you are supposed to frame the sentence. Now, these are the few activities that I have given. Dash a beautiful flower. And then you are supposed to use one among these. But, note a point. Before you go ahead and choose any one of them, you have to check with the exclamation, with the punctuation marks. Here, what is it? Exclamation mark. So how a beautiful flower, you can't say. The sentence frame is not correct. Wow, a beautiful flower. What a beautiful flower. That means you are surprised about the wonder, right? Isn't it? Okay, hooray. Flowers are beautiful, so you don't celebrate. So you have to use your common sense. Okay, dash skate. You can skate? Can you skate? Have you skate or you could skate? It's a question. Can you skate? I'm asking you. Dash us go for a walk. Shall us? Let us go for a walk. Got it? Now, dash, did you disappear yesterday? What did you disappear? No, doesn't make sense. Where did you disappear? Yes, it does make sense. Right? It's a question mark. Okay. Now next comes number 5. Dash love to make grammar presentation. What will come? He love will come? No, he loves. She loves. But here it's only love. John loves. But here I love. Yeah. So what will fit in? I. Okay. So I have the key answers also for you. See here. I hope you got it. We have already explained it. See? Got it? So this is the end of the presentation. I hope by now you would have got a good understanding about the presentation with the topic, the sentences, right? So catch catch you up in the class. Have a great day. Bye-bye, children.